This thing on? This thing working? Let's see. Alright. This is Antonio Gutierrez. We're gonna go into this crazy house right now. Good old beer. Paranormal crew backpack. We're gonna get some goblins, ghosts, and demons. Let's do this, guys. Come on. Expert extraordinaire at this, baby.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nun. The fifth installment in the Conjuring Universe that explores the origin of the demonic entity, while a priest, a nun, and a Frenchie come to investigate a suicide that might just be linked to said entity. And it's rated R for repulsive. Boo!
Yeah, this was not good.
Can we agree this time that this was a bad movie?
Oh, yeah, no, this was awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Alright. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead. Tell me of The Nun. What were your thoughts? Because...
Oh, I'm very angry with this movie. Oh my gosh. I love the first two Conjuring movies.
Yeah.
I liked Annabelle, the first one. I haven't seen the Annabelle creation one, but...
I haven't seen both Annabelles myself. So
Yeah.
I've seen both Conjuring movies, and I agree. Those are pretty good movies. Like I've told you before, like Constantine and stuff like that. I like when there's a demonic entity or something, and I like when the heroes come in and stuff like that. And the Warrens, they come in and they kick some ass in those two movies. And I like that. Even though they're scared and everything, that's what made those movies really good, those two characters. And here...
Well, they're not even in the movie. Well, they are, but they aren't.
I mean, I haven't seen Annabelle Creation, but they said that one was even pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
This, no, this was crazy. By the way, this review is going to involve spoilers, so just be warned.
There's no other way to talk about it.
There is no other way to talk about this movie, so spoiler warning, here we go.
So, in the beginning, they start off with basically flashbacks into The Conjuring 2 when she's talking to her husband, about the nun being real and the demon being real, and then they kind of just go flashback to 1955 Romania or something, and then it's these nuns that just are scared of something. They open this door to go do some kind of ritual, and then but they let it out in a way.
The Abbey has a long history. Not all good.
The sets were decent, the costumes were good, the actors they got I think were decent, but like they just wasted everything. They were such wasted.
I don't think they really led them anywhere. I mean,
No.
like there's a suicide of a nun, and then, you know, Frenchie here, just a tomato farmer and stuff, he finds the body and he reports it, and then we got a priest coming with a yet to take her vows nun. Yeah. To go investigate what happened, and so we have these three investigating this, and obviously the nun is involved in some way, but it doesn't lead to anything.
No.
You know what I mean? The way I'm explaining it is really just a setup. Suicide, get these three people in there, stuff's happening, jump scares, up the ass, I mean... But not even good jump scares. Not even jump scares that we can sit there and be like, oh, okay, this really took me aback. I mean... The trailer for this movie, the nun herself, the eyes and everything, that's scary. Like when the picture goes from on and off, because I saw that in the Conjuring 2, where Lorraine, the way she looks at the demon in the second one, you know, that was scarier than the way they even show her in this entire movie. The trailer is scarier than this entire movie, I believe, and they use that same jump scare in the movie, and you know it's coming, and it's whatever, and they wasted that scare too.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous, and then just the climax of the movie really doesn't lead to anything either.
You know, the entire time I was watching this movie, I kept thinking...
It's one of those silly, scary movies that you go watch with your friends and stuff that you just kind of make fun of, but you don't take seriously.
Yeah, no, it just kept reminding me of other movies. There's a part where they straight up supernatural her. If you've ever seen the show Supernatural, they trap demons in the pentagram, basically, by tricking them into walking into it. And they do that in this.
No. No. No! Come on.
It just doesn't work. They just keep taking things from other things that have been done so much better.
Don't act so surprised.
Yeah, and they even ripped themselves off because the connection to this whole thing, you think it's going to be the nun that's in training, you know, you think that, that she's going to be the one that's going to be possessed by the nun at the end, pretty much. And no, it's not her at all. No. It's, first of all, she gets off scot-free, pretty much. She, you know, escapes.
She ends up taking her vows and fighting the demon, and then they, get out of it.
And then the one that actually does get possessed is Frenchie. It's the comic relief of the movie.
Is where I become angry.
Right. And then they connected to, if you've seen The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2, they connected to the first Conjuring movie where they have class and they're showing them clips of one of the exorcisms they had, and one of the victims is Frenchie.
The punchline of the whole movie was his name. And if you've not seen the first one, you're not going to pick it up. And that just made me so mad that they tied this piece of garbage into a good movie. I'm so mad.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. I don't understand why they made these choices. I just think it was just a way to introduce the nun. Well, they do give you the backstory, but it's so brushed through that you don't really get a good sense of, you know, where this nun came from or what, or where the demon came from or what's its purpose, really.
Yeah.
So
because they put it in the middle, not in the very beginning of where it became a demon and when it started to basically infest this castle and the land. Right. That's what I liked about the few things that I liked about this movie was that this demon had kind of infested the land and it was leaking down into the village. Right. But they just didn't utilize it right.
And that there weren't any nuns really. When they went there weren't really any nuns. Everything was just visions created by the nuns, so that they were all fooled.
Yeah. Well, I think
getting the blood of Christ out of the wall.
I
can complete the ritual, but then she ends up spitting it in her face in order to kind of melt her.
I'm melting!
That's how.
So is that? I guess I thought some of the nuns were more ghosts trying to tell them to get out, rather than the demon controlling all the nuns. There were some nuns controlled by the demon, but I think there were still some of the nuns that were ghosts trying to tell them get out. You don't want to be here because the demon needed a host.
And that's fine, but either way, they just brushed, like I said, they brushed through all this so fast that you're just like, okay, I guess. So it's really frustrating when you kind of sit there and think about it because you're like, wow, this is dumb. And when it's connected to The Conjuring, it's even more frustrating. Mm-hmm. And the soundtrack for it, oh my god. There was a flashback scene, all of a sudden, what the hell's going on? It was more funny than anything. It was just you're sitting there like,
it was like Scooby-Doo and the thunder lightning flashes on the creepy castle.
Yeah,
awful.
It was so animated, and every time the nun would come out, if you've ever seen Isle of Dogs, there's a song on there that's like, oh. My god, every time this nun would come out, that's what you would hear.
Yeah.
That is incredible. I was laughing every time because all I could think about was Isle of Dogs.
I know.
It was so funny. Oh man, this movie's a mess. Oh.
That is the best. Yeah.
That's it. 1 out of 5. This movie's a horrible, horrible mess. They couldn't get anything together in this movie. Even close to The Conjuring, what 1 and 2 were. I haven't seen Annabelle 1 or 2, Creation or the first Annabelle.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Annabelle.
Because everything goes backwards, right, pretty much?
Yeah, so now the order is
the
Nun,
Annabelle Creation, Annabelle, and the 2 Conjuring movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I would like to see these, but I'm a little scared because of this one, but I'm pretty sure Creation would be okay because I've heard pretty good things about it, but yeah. 1 out of 5. It's bad. Don't even waste your time.
Yeah. No, I'm giving it a 1 out of 5 also. There were few good things, but they rushed through them so fast. If I had to watch this again, I would watch this one first to get it over with because it's that bad. I don't want to wait to have to watch it. Because if I have to wait to watch it, I'm not going to watch it. I might watch it one more time when it comes out. I'm just that mad at it. I want to watch it again to just see how mad at it I am.
Nope, hopefully the next film in the Conjuring Universe will do better. If there's a sequel to The Nun, maybe it'll, kind of fix what this one. They're kind of like...
Are they trying to do what Annabelle did?
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, well, let's hope for the best, because we do have 2 good movies in this universe, so...
Yeah, but...
I know. This was a waste of time. But yeah, go watch something else. Go see Searching. Go see...
Yeah, see none of this.
Yeah. See none of this. What you should do is subscribe and go to all our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and of course YouTube. And please keep watching movies.
Lock and load, brides of Christ!